Fennville second graders. Miss Skelly asked us to talk to you about dental health and how to take care of our teeth. I'm Tina VanderKuyl and this is Leah. I'm a dental hygienist, so I clean people's teeth. I work at a dentist office. Do you know why we need our teeth? For talking, chewing, and smiling. How many times should we brush our teeth every day?
2.
Yes, morning and night for 2 minutes each time. If you have a clock or a timer to see how long you're brushing for, that helps to do that. And then how about flossing? How many times a day should we floss?
1.
Yeah, at least 1 time. So that cleans the in-between parts of our teeth where the toothbrush can't reach. And our grown-up teeth should last until we're 100 years old. So if you take good care of them, they'll last your whole life. Do you know what happens to our teeth if we don't take care of them? What can we get? Cavities, yeah, or holes in our teeth. We have bacteria in our mouth, which is invisible bugs that you can only see under a microscope. And the plaque builds up on our teeth every day and it feels fuzzy with our tongue. And you can't, I'll show you what it looks like. So here's some bacteria on the teeth there. So you can feel that with your tongue. When you move your tongue around on your teeth, you can feel some fuzzies on there. So when you brush your teeth, you can brush it off, but you'll still miss some of it. And sometimes when you miss some of it, the plaque mixes with sugar that we eat, and then it gets acid. So it gets like a yellow acid on our teeth, and it puts holes in our teeth. So there's a cavity right there on this tooth. So he got a hole in him. So then you have to go to the dentist, and then the dentist just cleans it out and puts a filling in and fixes your tooth. So if you can, try to brush your teeth and keep them healthy so they're happy teeth and they look like that. Fluoride toothpaste is great, something with fluoride in it that keeps your teeth strong. It's like vitamins for your teeth. Fluoride rinses are good. Act is a strong one that you can use.
That one doesn't taste good though. That one's nasty.
Well, this is watermelon, so maybe bubble gum or mint is good. Regular toothbrushes are good. You want to get the insides of your teeth, the outsides of your teeth, and then the tops of your teeth. And then these floss sticks we really like at our house for the kids, because then they just go in between. You seesaw them in and go in between all the teeth instead of the string. But either way, electric toothbrushes, those are the best. Yep, those are great because they move super fast. So healthy snacks, let me show you some healthy snacks. So healthy snacks, popcorn, cheese sticks, oranges, apples, pears. Those are great snacks. No sugars, just natural stuff. Meat sticks, yeah, cheesy crackers. And then if you have gum, just make sure it says sugar-free. You can read it on the back before you buy it.
Why is it crumbling?
Yeah, that one's. And then water. Just drink lots of water. Water's always good. If you do have pop, make sure you brush your teeth afterwards. And then if you can, just drink it and be done. Don't sip on it. This is a big one, so you want to drink all that. If you had a glass of Mountain Dew is one of the worst pops. Let me see, where did I put that? Here we go. So Mountain Dew, if you had a glass of Mountain Dew, you would be having, if you took teaspoons of sugar and you were just eating sugar, you would eat 11.5 teaspoons of sugar if you had 1 glass of Mountain Dew. So that's a lot of sugar in that. Another thing that has a lot of sugar is a candy bar, and that is 6.5 teaspoons of sugar. So you'd have to sit and eat 6.5 teaspoons of sugar. That makes 1 candy bar. And then the Pop-Tart here, there's only 1 Pop-Tart in here, and this one has 3.5. So
That's good.
Yeah, it's better. But if you had 2 Pop-Tarts, guess what you've already got then? As much sugar as the candy bar. So It's not the best snack. It's, if you eat that, just brush your teeth. And craisins I thought were a good snack, but then I read on the back and there's sugar that they added in there. So if you get dried fruit, just make sure it doesn't have sugar added. So we are going to read a book to you, and we have Arthur's Tooth. Finally, Arthur had a loose tooth. He wiggled it with his tongue. He wiggled it with his finger. He wiggled it all the time. One afternoon, while Arthur was wiggling his tooth during math, he heard a loud scream. Francine jumped up. "My tooth just fell out on my desk," she cried. "Class, how many of you have lost a tooth?" asked Mr. Marco. Everyone but Arthur raised their hands. When Arthur got home, he didn't want any milk and cookies. "What's the matter, Arthur?" his mother asked. "I'm the only one in my class who still has all his baby teeth," he complained. "Don't worry," said his sister D.W. "Before you know it, all your teeth will fall out and you can get false teeth like Grandma Thora." Arthur persuaded Father to make a special dinner for him: steak, corn on the cob, and peanut brittle. "I can't believe one little tooth can take so long to fall out," said Father. The next day, Muffy brought in a whole jar of her teeth for show and tell. "I got $2 for each one," she said. "One for my dad and one for my mom. I put it all in the bank to earn interest. I'm waiting for my investment to double." "Not me," said Francine. "I'm spending mine." Later, the class saw a movie called Nasty Mr. Tooth Decay. Between the ages of 4 and 7, the announcer began, everyone begins to lose their deciduous teeth or baby teeth. "Everyone except Arthur," shouted Francine. The whole class laughed. Arthur slid down in his seat and he wiggled his tooth as hard as he could. In the cafeteria, Francine practiced her new tricks. "Look," she said, "I can keep my teeth closed and still drink through a straw. And I can squirt water, too." Everybody lined up for a squirting contest. Everybody except Arthur. Babies with baby teeth can't squirt water. But the next day, Arthur was convinced his tooth would never fall out. His friends tried to help. Buster brought carrots for Arthur's lunch. Sue Ellen showed Arthur how to put raisins over his teeth to make it look as if some were missing. The Brain invented a special machine. "It's a tooth remover," he explained. "Just put your head in here." Even Binky Barnes wanted to help. "I can knock that tooth out in 1 second flat," he said. That night, Arthur spent a lot of time in front of the bathroom mirror. He got up very early the next morning to wiggle his tooth again. "See how much looser it is?" He told his parents. "That's it," his mother said. "You need professional help. You're going to the dentist today." "Going to the dentist?" asked Francine. "Boy, do I feel sorry for you." There were other patients waiting to see Dr. Socio. "Sorry," said the nurse, "we're running late." "Arthur, you were very smart to bring a book," said Mother. Finally, it was Arthur's turn. "I wish all my patients were as good at waiting as you are, Arthur." "How old are you now, Arthur?" Seven, said Arthur, "and I still have all my baby teeth. I was 8 before I lost my first tooth," said Dr. Socio. "Everyone is different." "Really?" said Arthur. Dr. Socio examined Arthur's loose tooth. "This one should fall out very soon," he said. "Just wait." Arthur got back to school Just in time for recess. Still have all your baby teeth? Francine asked. Then you can't be in the game. I'm the tooth fairy. Only people who have lost teeth can play. If you're the tooth fairy, said Arthur, I think I'll keep all my teeth. I can wait. He started over to the softball game. Whoever I touch, said Francine, loses a tooth. She flapped her arms. The one who loses the most wins. Francine twirled around and touched Buster. She twirled around faster and touched Sue Ellen. Twirling even faster, she slipped and hit Arthur. Sorry, Arthur, Francine said, but I told you no babies allowed. Arthur picked up his glasses. It's okay, he said. It's probably the nicest thing you've ever done for me. What do you mean? Asked Francine. Arthur just smiled. And there's his tooth. The end. Thanks for watching our video, guys. I hope you guys are all doing well. Bye-bye.